What's up guys, this is Balázs from RacingBrick. 2 weeks ago I uploaded a YouTube short about the new LEGO Star Wars UCS AT-AT. There's a specific Technic assembly in it that is a bit more challenging to take apart than usual. It all started with an article on Brickset. I did not really agree with their conclusion as they said you need a knife to take things apart and so on, so I made a short video to reflect on that and to provide an easy solution. Vice picked up their article and also linked my video, but they actually misunderstood it. I didn't use the knife at all. I only wanted to show what was suggested in the original article. I think it was my mistake trying to squeeze everything in a 60-second video and also showing the knife. I didn't think at that point the whole subject deserved more. So I don't really blame Vice for the misinterpretation, as I'm sure they don't build and disassemble Technic sets every day. According to their article, they actually reached out to LEGO and got an official response that describes a very similar method to the one I showed in the video. So let's try to make it crystal clear today. As a recap, what is the issue exactly? In the UCS AT-AT between steps 129 and 131, the following assembly is built. Here's a 5x7 Technic frame, here's this pin with bush piece with the short red axle in it, we put it in this frame, I attach the axle connector to it, then I put this tube piece in the empty slot and push the axle with stop through it. But what's the point exactly? Why didn't they use a simple pin like this and call it a day? I did not build the set myself, so I'm not 100% sure, but I can assume the designer wanted to make sure that pin connection is super secure, there's no way to pull it out or to push it in. This one cannot be pushed in, but can be pulled out easily. Some commenters suggested to leave the tube piece out. Well, in that case, you could push the pin in. So, the challenge with this assembly is the following. For the first side, you cannot take it apart anymore, as you cannot access the head section of the axle with stop, and the whole assembly seems to sit firmly in the frame. Thankfully, it is not rocket science, and just to make it clear again, you don't need a knife to pull this axle out. There's enough play in the system to be able to move it slightly back and forth, and then you can push your fingernail below the head and pull it out. And to make sure I did not use any special worn out parts for the demonstration, it worked on the first one and now works on this one, and here's another one, works as well. I still don't say it is an ideal design, it is definitely not convenient or super straightforward to take apart. As I mentioned previously, I don't like such assemblies in an official set since the solution is not trivial. I also understand that this can cause a headache to builders who are not familiar with Technic. But on the other hand, it's an 18+ set, so let's hope adults can still figure this out, and as some of you suggested in the comments, no one will disassemble their UCS AT-ATs anyway. This is not the first time such things happen, by the way. The Lamborghini Sian had actually multiple occasions where axles were fully pushed into different assemblies, and those axles didn't have head at all. I didn't like that approach either, and I mentioned it in my review. It makes the disassembly process annoying, but definitely not impossible. Many of you asked if I will review the Star Wars UCS AT-AT, but unfortunately I am not planning to do a video about it, as it is huge, and according to my wife, I already have more than enough enormous LEGO Technic sets around here, and I did not even mention the Titanic, so I would still need to find the ultimate reason why UCS Star Wars sets are essential to buy. If you know the magic word, please let me know in the comments. But I still very much like Star Wars, and luckily LEGO does not focus only on the enormous UCS Star Wars sets, there's the other end of the spectrum. Just take a look at this tiny AT-AT, isn't it adorable? And you did not even see the Tauntaun from the same set, and if I add Grogu to the equation from another set, then the cuteness meter will be totally overloaded. So, I have some cool smaller Star Wars sets around here. If you want me to review them, then please let me know in the comments. I hope no one will have sleepless nights because of the UCS AT-AT anymore, and now you understand why you need strong fingernails for LEGO building. Please smash the like button if you think this video deserves it, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications, as I still have a bunch of very exciting LEGO videos to share with you this year. See you next time, bye bye.